Hello, folks. Okay, I'm gonna go to my feed and look for it on here so I can find my live event. There we are. That didn't take much. Let me hit comment and look for it on here. Okay, let me silence that so there's no replay. Okay. Hello. Oh, I have one viewer already. I'm Dawn Herring, founder of Refresh with Dawn Herring. Hello. Oh, hi, Donna. How are you? Oh, my goodness. I've known Donna for like ever. Oh, and here comes Sarah. Thank you. Hi. I'm Dawn Herring, founder of Refresh with Dawn Herring, where finding joy takes center stage. And I am really excited to be on here today. Let me just tell you a little bit about myself. I know that the two viewers who are on with me know me very well. One of them is a former schoolmate, and the other one is my daughter. And I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of what I do and what I'm about and what this live event is about. I am a creative visionary and strategist, and I help people find more joy with strategies that are in my Joy Finder game card deck, which I'll tell you about a little bit more later. And I'm also an intuitive watercolor painter. I love to do hand lettering and illustration in my personal journal. I am an avid journal keeper. I have been for many, many years, probably 30. And I'm a really big proponent of journaling as a power tool to initiate positive change that leads to personal empowerment. I also offer several services and courses. One of my courses is called 3 Secret Keys to a More Joy-Filled Life, which is my complimentary course when you sign up for the Joy Finder. And I'll be talking more about that in a little bit because I'm doing a giveaway today. I also have 7 Steps to Creative Clarity course that is available on my website, as well as 21-day Refresh Intensive. And if you want to know more about those specific courses, you can go to my website at dawnherring.net, and I have replay videos from Joy, A Suite of Joy, which was a live event that I did, I think it was last month. And if you want to know more about those individual courses, you can watch that video, or you can just go to my website and go to Your Path to Joy, and those courses are available to view and to purchase on my website. So I wanted to mention that. And then also I have 2 services. I'll tell you one. One of them is called Dawn's Dynamic Designs, Hand Lettering and Illustration, which is a service that I provide for small business owners who are either just getting started with their business brand and their products and services, or they're wanting to rebrand and actually have colorful graphics that I do that are done hand by hand with Winsor Newton watercolor markers and Pitt pens. And you can see examples of it on my website under Dawn's Dynamic Designs. I have lots of examples there. And if you have a small business and you have a business brand and products and services, and you're looking to market your business and what you offer on social media and on your website and on your blog, I'm the gal for you to create dynamic visuals that can attract the right people to your business and help you stand out in the marketplace. So that's one of the things I wanted to mention. And then I also wanted to mention my other newer service, which is called the Joy Appointment, the one appointment you'll want to keep. Yes, and I'll be talking more about that today because there's going to be a giveaway. Yes. So today's event, just thought I would clarify what we're doing today. It's called Joy in the Making. Now, it's kind of like a subset of Joy Fest, which is what I usually call it. Joy Fest is a time where we come together as a community to share our joys with one another, and we are having a blast. Every time we get online together and we share our joys with each other, we just have such a good time. People are popping in and out. And so I just thought I would let you know that today is a special day because I'm doing a 1-card joy reading giveaway. Yes. And I'm going to tell you more about that in a little bit. And so part of what I'm doing today is I'm going to sing you a new song on my tambourine. I've got a couple of songs actually that I'm going to share today for those who are live with me. And I also have a journaling prompt that I'm going to share with some different ways that you can apply it if you're interested. If you keep a journal, I'm a huge proponent of keeping a personal written journal. I've been doing it for many, many years. And I can't find my earphones, so I can't play you in the library. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Maybe you could put it on really, really, really low. Oh, dear. That's okay. Well, you can always catch the replay, or you probably lose connection when I start driving again. Ah, sorry about that, Sarah. Well, that's okay. Maybe you can check in later when you get back. But anyway, so I just wanted to welcome everybody to Joy in the Making. Now, let me tell you why I'm calling it Joy in the Making. We want to have opportunity to make as much joy as we can for ourselves on a daily basis, right? Well, the joy appointment, the one appointment you'll want to keep. Oh, hi, Sarah. Sarah Bryant is watching. Hello. Good to see you. Great to have you aboard. Great to have you aboard. So excited to have everyone join me today for Joy in the Making. It'll be okay. I'll be back. Okay, good. So I am so excited. Thank you so much for joining me, Sarah. It's good to see you. How are you? How is your son? He's such a delight. Always good to see him on Facebook. Going back to school, just like my grandson's back to school too. And I'm really happy about that because now I don't have to worry about being interrupted. So anyway, so I was just explaining to you why I'm calling this Joy in the Making, because I'm giving away a 1-card joy reading, which is basically, this is my Joy Finder game card deck, and it is a colorful card deck that I have created, and on each card, there are strategies to help you find more joy. Yes, there are strategies to help you find more joy. And I'm not going to do the card pull today. I am going to do the card pull for whoever wins the contest. Yes, I just brought it here so you could see it. And it has 7 master categories, and then it has 7 subcategories, and then each card has at least 3 things to choose from. And I often encourage people to do it intuitively. You know, if there's one particular one that really draws you, then go with that. And that's what we do with the cards. And we talk about what choice that they want to take with it, or they could take all 3, depending on what they're feeling. And they're often connected, too. That's what I've noticed about it. I've done several card readings for other people, and these card readings have been very accurate, which has been wonderful for me to see happen. And I also do them for myself, too, which is really fun and dynamic, and it gives me a lot of great ideas for me to increase my joy factor. Yes, exactly. So today's event, I'm specifically here to encourage you to subscribe if you don't already do so. And if you already subscribe to the Joy Finder, all you have to do is hit reply and say, I want in. Yep, that's all you got to do. And then I will put you in the drawing for the one-to-one session, complimentary of me, where we will have some time together to chat, and then I will do that 1-card reading for you. I shuffle up the deck, and I pull a card out, and then we talk about what's on the card, and then I give you some strategies on how you can find more joy, and oftentimes that includes journaling prompts and some affirmations too. So you got nothing to lose, right? If you already subscribe, let me know that you want in, okay? Just hit reply, or you can leave a comment below. Either way, you can leave a comment below and just say, I want in, with your first and last name, if your first and last name is not in your handle. If it is, then you don't have to do that. I can just write you down. But yes, that's what this is all about, and I hope that you will check it out. And if you don't already subscribe, if you subscribe to the Joy Finder, you will get my weekly newsletter where I share all fresh content, new podcast episodes, new blog posts, replays of live events, and pre-recorded video like my acronym and that kind of stuff that I do. and plus some photos that I share from my Instagram feed and other things that you can get right in your inbox. So you get joy in your inbox. Are you getting joy in your inbox right now? That's the question I want to ask you. Are you getting joy in your inbox? If you're not getting joy in your inbox, if what you get in your inbox right now is not giving you joy, then sign up for the Joy Finder and then you'll start getting joy in your inbox, right? So you'll automatically receive 3 secret keys to a more joy-filled life, which is my mini course of 3 videos with prompts for journaling, art journaling, and doodling, if you like to do those things. And of course, you'll get some great ideas, 3 secrets from me from that course, whether you journal or not. And then you'll also get 10 steps into joy, which is an illustrated list, a colorful illustrated list of 10 things that you can try that will help you find more joy. Yes, exactly. So if you subscribe, you get a lot of really great stuff. Yes, you do. And you hear from me every week. And I share with you just fun strategies and insights about what I'm thinking about with our creative practices and our spiritual practices and what that can mean for us and how it can help us align with who we are and how it can bring us joy and help us create positive change that leads to personal power. Yes. And one of the reasons why I'm a huge proponent of finding more joy is because when you are in joy, you get your power back. Yep. That's what I have found over and over again. When I'm in joy, I get my power back. And it's wonderful. It really is. Because now when I talk about power, I'm not talking about the kind of power where it's abused or where it's, controlling or manipulative or anything like that. No. I'm talking about the kind of power that comes inside of us when we're aligned with who we are. It's kind of like the power that you tap into when you're creative, when you're in creative flow, when you know who you are, when you are aligned, when you're centered, when you're grounded, when you're in a really good place. That's when you're in your personal power. And yes, that can sometimes involve having your boundaries around others who may be a problem with your power. I totally get that. And I always encourage proper boundaries. But when I talk about personal power, I talk about being in that place that really makes a difference in how you feel about yourself. Recognizing your value, seeing yourself and appreciating yourself for who you are, and really seeing the importance of what you bring to the table, no matter where you are or who you're with. And I find that to be so incredibly important. It really is. And so that's why I talk about being personally empowered. And journaling, keeping a journal, a personal written journal, is a great power tool for that because it helps bring you clarity and it helps you see when you need to create positive change somewhere in your life. And then as you keep track of those changes that you want to make, it can really give you a sense of, wow, I'm making this positive change and I'm feeling it on the inside of me and I'm really happy with where I'm going. Yes, exactly. So that is what we're here to do today. I'm going to share with you one of my songs. Yes, I am, like I promised I would do. I just want to talk briefly about my music. In the last 4 or 5 months or so, actually I don't know if it's been quite that long. Ooh, lots of door slamming. Excuse the background noise if you can hear that. But anyway, what I was going to say is I got the idea to take sacred text that I'm studying in my spiritual practice and use that sacred text to write songs. Yep. I was already writing poetry. I have a poetry journal that I keep. My daughter Sarah actually inspired me to do that because she used to write poetry all the time. And so I started writing poetry too in one of my journals. And so I've been doing that for probably a couple of years at least. And so when I got the idea to start writing music from the sacred text, that really resonated with me because I love music. And I actually have a pretty long history with music. When I was a young person, I did songwriting back then, and I was also a member of a couple of different worship teams when I was younger, and I sang and played the tambourine. Yes, I did, and I'm so glad I have one of my own. And I had a really great time doing that. It was fun. I loved learning new music all the time. It was a really fun thing for me to do. And so this kind of brings me back full circle to tapping into that songwriting vibe again, which is what is bringing me the most joy right now, is my songwriting vibe. I've been sharing about that on Instagram. I don't know if you follow me there. I'm Refreshed with Dawn Herring on Instagram. And I've been sharing in my stories and on my IGTV, I've been sharing about my music. And I've shared one music video there as well if you want to go check it out. It's also on my website too. If you go to my blog, there is, I don't know if it's the last one that I posted or not. I'll post a link for it below so you can see it. I wrote a blog post called My Soul Songs, and I kind of give you an idea of what that experience has been like for me to write songs and sing them with my tambourine. And so that has been a really great source of joy for me. And so I'm back at it. And I've been writing little choruses and short songs in connection with my spiritual practice. And I record them on my phone, and I, print out the lyrics. I've got my songbook right here. Yeah, I've got a notebook full of songs that I've printed out, and I put them in here. And I've got 2 songs that I had planned to sing for you guys. And I think I'm going to do the first one. Let's see if I can find it here. I have it marked off. It's called Beauty. Yes, it's called Beauty. And I was planning on singing that for you because I did say that I was going to sing a new song, and I'm really excited to share it with you. So it's called Beauty, and oh, excuse me. So, okay, so where am I at? I'm just looking at my notes here to make sure that I don't miss anything. And yeah, I think I'm good on that. Okay, so, one thing I wanted to say about the strategies that I provide when I do a card reading, whether I do it for you, if you are winner of the contest, or if I do it if you pay for the service. Currently, my service is at a $49 rate for 60 minutes of the joy appointment, the one appointment you'll want to keep because it's fun and dynamic and playful and intuitive. And who doesn't want time like that to invest in their self-care? And what we do is, I'll just tell you a little bit about the joy appointment. I start off by singing my jingle from my podcast, the Refresh Daily with Dawn Herring is my podcast. If you want to listen to that, it's also available on my website. And I sing a song, Are You Ready to Listen to the Message You Are Given, that tells you what will make your heart sing? Pay close attention and create yourself a haven of delight and jubilation for your days. Those are the lyrics to my jingle that I sing for you at the beginning of our time together. And then we talk about celebrating your wins. And you'll have the opportunity to share something that you have not celebrated, something that you have experienced, something that you have accomplished, something that you have, where you've met a goal, or maybe you just did something really good that day and you want to celebrate it and you haven't done that yet, or maybe you have and you want to do it more. And so you can bring that to the table and we'll talk about what you accomplished and I will celebrate with you. Yes, I will. And then after that, we will tap into your favorites. We'll have fun with your favorites, where you can bring something to the appointment that is one of your favorites, no matter what category it falls into. It could be media, it could be music or books, it could be your pet, it could be a movie that you like to watch, it could be a piece of your wardrobe or jewelry, or it doesn't matter. As long as it's your favorite, I want you to bring it to the appointment so we can share that together. And you can tell me why you like it so much. So it's really all about giving you the opportunity to honor your preferences. Because when you tap into why you like things the way you do, it's a way to recognize it, to celebrate it, instead of comparing with other people, which is often what we do, right? So that's another element, a very important element of the joy appointment. And then, of course, we do a 3-card reading from the Joy Finder game card deck. I pull 3 cards so that you will have lots of strategy to take with you to help you find more joy and get your power back. Yes, exactly. And I have so much fun with this card deck. There's so many fun things that are in there, and you just never know what you're going to hit on that might just be the perfect alignment for getting creatively unblocked and get back into creative flow so that you can create positive change that leads to personal empowerment. Exactly. That's the whole gist behind me providing this service for you. And then, of course, we do a question and answer time, and then we review what we've been discussing. And I will send you a follow-up email with a recording of our time together and a summary of what we discussed. So that is what the joy appointment, the one appointment you'll want to keep, is about. And I trust that you'll want to get in on the contest so that you can be the possible winner of the 1-card joy reading giveaway that I'm doing right now. Now, the deadline for this contest is tomorrow night, which is Friday, at midnight. So if you already subscribe, make sure you tell me I want in. And if you don't already subscribe, then go for it. And then you'll get all that great stuff I talked about before. And then you can hit reply or just leave a comment below saying I want in, so that I know that you want in on the contest. And then I will do the drawing after Friday at midnight. And I will send a private congratulatory email to the winner so that they know that they won the contest. And then we will schedule something when it's good for both of us so that we can get together and have some fun and get to know one another and find more strategies to get more joy. So I just wanted to share that with you. And one of the things that I wanted to point out is that when you are given a strategy that really resonates with you, it's vitally important that you actually implement that strategy. Because if I give you something and then you don't follow, or, I don't want to be bossy. I don't want to come off as like being, controlling or anything like that. That's not my intention with saying that. I just want you to understand that we have to take action to make positive change. And these strategies are very, very doable. They make your self-care visible, and they make bringing you to a much more powerful place in your life. And that is where I want you to be. I want you to be in a wonderful place that is full of joy and resonation and delight, where your spirit is lifted and you leave feeling fabulous. Yes, that's exactly where I want you to be. And that's one of the reasons why I've decided to do this giveaway, because I want more people to have opportunity to tap into those strategies that I'm going to provide so that you can have that kind of experience. And we want to have it on a daily basis. Yes, we want to find strategies that are easy to implement, that are fun to do, that are dynamic and fun and playful and intuitive, and where it just comes to a place where you want to do it all the time. Yeah, that's exactly right. So, now that I explained all that, oh, and there's one other thing I also wanted to mention. You may have subscribed to the Joy Finder earlier this year, like between January and April. If you subscribed to the Joy Finder between January and April of this year, and there was this new law that came up, the GDPR law. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but I announced it in the newsletter when it came out, and it required a resubscription, unfortunately. And if you did not resubscribe to the Joy Finder during that time, then if you're not getting the Joy Finder every Wednesday, then you would have to resubscribe. So I just want to put that out there. For those of you who may have gotten the Joy Finder before and you're not still getting it, that would be why. So if you're not getting it, then you'll need to resubscribe if you were getting it before. So, and that was back in May, I believe. So I just want you to know that, so in case you think that you are subscribed when you're not. So that there's always that possibility. You just never know. So I just wanted to clarify that. All right, so I'm going to go on to the song that I was going to sing. It's called Beauty. And I'm going to pop it out of my notebook here so that I can put it right in front of me. You see, I've written a lot of songs in the last, I would say, 3 months. not every day, but almost every day. And because of that, I don't have all of my songs memorized. I do have some. There are probably maybe 10 of them out of like 50 that I have memorized word for word that I can just sing off the top of my head and do it all the time kind of thing. And then there are some that are in my notebook that I don't know all completely by heart. So that's why I'm going to reference the words below me, just in case you're wondering. I have them right here. So I just don't want to make an error and not remember the words. So, but this particular song is called Beauty, and I'm going to read you the words so that you know what it says, and then I'll sing it. It says, all around me I see beauty, filling me up as it pours out blessing, delivering my heart, light embracing, joy encompassing, never to cease again. Yes. So now I'm going to sing it for you, okay? And you're welcome to let me know in the comments if you want me to sing it and say yes. If you would like to do that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sing this now. All around me I see beauty, filling me up as it pours out blessing, delivering my heart, light embracing, joy encompassing, never to cease again. And there you have it. That's my song, Beauty. All right, so I promised that I would sing that for you, and there you go. Okay, now it's time for me to share with you my prompt. Yes, and the prompt for today is this question. What makes your heart sing? Yes. Well, hello there, Darshana. How are you? Good to see you. Would you like to join me on camera? If you would like to, say yes, and I'll put you on. Oh. She waved at me. Hello. Good to see you, Darshana. Lovely to have you. I just finished singing my song, but maybe I'll sing it again now that you're on with me too. Would you like to hear my song? I have a song that I'm singing called Beauty. Oh, now I have 3. Okay, so we've got more people joining me. So Darshana said hello, and whoever else is on with me, just say you're on with me. Say yes in the comments so I know who's here. Because, you know, a lot of times when you come on and then you're not on anymore and I don't know who's here. So if you could say, yes, I'm here, or just say hi, so I know you're there, that would be wonderful. Yes, that would be wonderful. So anyway, oh, now I'm down to 1 again. Oh, now I'm back to 2. Boy, that's amazing. The number keeps changing back and forth. Well, anyway, since I have 2 viewers, I'm going to go ahead and sing that song one more time. It's called Beauty, and here we go. All around me. Hi, Patricia. How are you? Thank you for saying hi. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. I'm going to sing my song Beauty for you, okay? All around me, I see beauty, filling me up as it pours out blessing, delivering my heart, light embracing, joy encompassing, never to cease again. And there you go. That is one of the songs that I have written in the last few months. in connection with my spiritual practice and the sacred texts that I study and take notes on, and then I write songs in connection with what I'm studying. So I just thought I would share that again since you came on. And now I just wanted to get back to the journaling prompt. I don't know if you keep a journal, but I'm sharing a prompt because I promised I would. And that prompt, I'm going to say it again. What makes your heart sing? And it just so happens that my singing is what makes my heart sing right now. I find that really interesting that it goes right along with that. Luann! Well, hello there! Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for joining me. Hi! It's really funny, people, because you know what? I just got my hair cut, and Luann is my stylist. Oh my goodness, what a surprise. Thank you so much for joining me for Joy in the Making. Wow, I'm really happy to see you. Thank you so much. And if you want to come on camera, let me know and I'll put you on. Wow, so now I've got Luann and Patricia with me. I don't know if Darshana's still here together. Great to see you, Luann. Hi, can't stay long, but here for a bit. Oh, well, there you go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so excited that you joined me. Yay, see? Luann is responsible for this. Isn't this lovely? She just gave me a haircut. I really needed it too. Shorten my bangs a little bit and all that texture and all that good stuff. She really knows how to do her a good job on me. Yes, she has. But anyway, well, now that you're on, I'm going to sing for you again. Yes, I've done it twice already, but I'm going to do it again because I think it's worth doing it again. All right, you ready? I know I was talking to you about my music today, so here's the song that I was going to sing. Here, I'll put my lyrics in front of me again so I don't forget them. Okay. All around me, I see beauty filling me up as it pours out blessing, delivering my heart, light embracing, joy encompassing, never to cease, never to cease again. Yay! I hope you enjoyed that. That's the song that I was going to sing today. Yep, I was just closing my notebook. Sorry for the noise. Okay, now for those of you who keep a journal, I'm just going to go back to that journal prompt that I was giving you. What makes your heart sing? Now, what I was going to suggest, there are various ways that you can approach this. One of the ways that you can approach it is by asking the question in your journal and just writing the answer plainly. You know, whatever answer comes to mind. Then there's another way you can do it. You can do a stream of consciousness where you just pour your heart out with what makes your heart sing. Just pour your heart out. And then there's also the idea of writing a list of the things that make your heart sing. Now, if I was going to write a list of what made my heart sing, I would say that my songwriting would probably be the first one. Yep, I would say so. Songwriting and playing my tambourine in connection with my spiritual practice is probably my favorite one. It's the top of my list right now. I would say that my hand lettering and illustration that I do, what I call my daily doodle, would probably be another one of those things because I really have a good time creating visuals with my watercolor markers and Pitt pens. Oh, I have so much fun doing that. So that would definitely be on my list of what makes my heart sing. And then, of course, time with my husband. Yes, when we have one-to-one time together, that makes my heart sing. Yes, it does. And we'll have 30 years together next year. Yeah, that's a long time. Damon! Oh my gosh, Damon, how are you? Wow. Damon is a former schoolmate from way back when. Yes, how are you? Hi. You're welcome to jump on if you want to jump on a video, if you would like to. Just say yes and I'll put you on. Yes, that would be fun. Great to see you. Wow. This is Joy in the Making, a live event that I'm hosting, and I'm giving away a one-card joy reading. I have this service that I provide called the Joy Appointment, the one appointment you'll want to keep, and I am giving away a one-card joy reading from my Joy Finder game card deck that I've created on these colorful cards. And basically, the point and purpose behind it is to help you find more joy. And I know that we've talked about that. You've left comments on my questions before. And so you're at work watching your video. Ah! Yeah, there are some who probably are doing that. I wouldn't be surprised because it is right in the middle of the afternoon, right? So, well, I am so glad that you've joined me today. It's a delight to have you. I don't usually have guys on. Yeah, it's usually all females when I go live. So it's refreshing to have a guy. It's wonderful. Thank you so much for coming on. Wonderful. I don't know if you saw me before you said hi, if you heard my song, but I sang my song. It's called Beauty. I have a spiritual practice that I keep, and after I study my sacred text, I take notes on it, and then I write songs with it. Yep. And I just sang one of my songs. I actually sang it 3 times for the different people that have come on. So yeah, I guess you can hit the replay when I'm done later, and you can watch it that way. But yeah, I've been having really fun time with my music, and I just play my tambourine. I have a tambourine that I play my music with, and yeah, so I just sang that a few times, and oh, I've got 3 people on. Oop. You know, that number changes like lickety-split. It's so funny. But anyway, oh, thanks for the thumbs up. Where did that come from? Who gave me the thumbs up? Was that you, Damon? I don't know. It didn't show your face as it went up, so I don't know where that came from, but somebody just gave me a thumbs up. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So I'm doing a one-card joy reading giveaway, and in order for you to be in the running for the contest, you have to subscribe. Yes. I have a weekly newsletter that I call the Joy Finder, and if you subscribe to it, you automatically receive a mini course called 3 Secret Keys to a More Joy-Filled Life. And that's 3 videos that I have recorded along with prompts. If you've ever written in a journal, or if you like to doodle. I know some people like to doodle on paper. And, well, of course you're going to doodle on paper, right? Where else would you doodle? Yeah, it's really fun. We have such a great time with that. And so you automatically receive that when you subscribe. And then I have 10 Steps into Joy, which is an illustrated list of things that you can try that can help you find more joy every day. So if you subscribe and then you reply to your email and say, I want in, you can be in on the running to win a one-to-one session with me. And we will pull 1 card from the deck, and we will help you find more joy. Yes, I will give you a strategy for that. So you are welcome to check that out if you want to. I will be leaving a link at the conclusion of this event so that you can go over there and check it out and see if you want to subscribe. So I just thought I would let you know that since you came on. And the prompt that I had promised to provide, there's a lot of folks who join me here who love to keep a written journal or a visual journal. And so what makes your heart sing is the question that I am putting out there. And you can either do a Q&A in your journal. You can just answer the question, write the question as a question, and then answer it. You could do stream of consciousness, where you just write whatever comes to mind. You can do it in a list format, where you just write the things that make your heart sing. And then I was also going to suggest 2 more options. One of them can be a mind map, where you put a circle in the middle of a page and you write what makes your heart sing in the middle of it. And then whatever comes to mind, you can like just write them all around the circle. That's kind of like what you call a mind map, where whatever comes to mind, you're putting it out there and drawing it up almost like a map. It's so much fun. I love doing that because the subconscious mind really gets activated when you try that kind of approach. And then the last idea I had for you guys with this prompt, with what makes your heart sing, is you can create a collage. Yeah. So go get a magazine or something, or whatever you want to rip from, and, well, hello there, Aubrey! Hi, how are you? Oh my gosh, I'm so happy you joined me today for Joy in the Making. Yay, yay, yay. Aubrey, she is the queen of intuition on Instagram. She has a podcast, The Queen of Intuition, and she interviewed me for her podcast. Yay! I'm so glad you joined me today, Aubrey. Awesome. So anyway, glad to have you. So if you guys want to listen to that interview, you can just go to my website at dawnherring.net, and the link for it is right on the homepage. Like on the first half of the page, so you don't have to scroll. It's like right there. So if you want to check that out, you can play that. And Aubrey interviewed me about intuition and joy, and how they work in tandem with each other. And I share some strategies to help you find more joy on that interview. We had such a blast recording that. We really did. So anyway, but I was going to suggest collage, where you can just pull out some magazines, that you have laying around the house that you don't need anymore, and just go in there and just tear out images or words that are meaningful to you in connection with what makes your heart sing. Yeah, you might see a picture that you're drawn to that kind of shows you something that maybe you aren't already doing that might make your heart sing. Yeah, exactly. Collage is really cool because it can be very intuitive, and it kind of brings out the subconscious mind a little bit, and it's fun to do. And I do that occasionally. I should do it more often. I really need to tap into collage a little bit more. I've got a bunch of stuff on my table behind me. Stuff that I've torn out of magazines that I haven't done anything with yet. And I was going to create a mind map or like a vision board with it. And one of the words that I kept pulling out was fun. Yeah, I love to have fun. Do you guys love to have fun? Well, that's why I'm offering this 1-card joy reading giveaway, because it's fun. I want you to have more fun. I want you to find more joy in fun ways. And so that's why I'm doing that. So if you don't already subscribe, do so today, because the deadline for the contest is Friday, which is tomorrow at midnight. Okay? So you need to have your entry in by saying, I want in. You can either leave a comment below after you subscribe, or you can simply subscribe and then you'll get an automatic welcome message, and then you can reply to that with I want in, and then you'll be in the running for the contest. And whoever wins it is going to get a private email from me congratulating them, and then we'll follow up with scheduling that time together so we can have some fun and I can give you some strategy. So that was the whole purpose of this live event. I really appreciate everybody who has joined me today. It's been an interesting time. Let's see. 2 Sarahs have joined me. I've had Luann pop in, Darshana, Aubrey. Customers will watch this video from where I left off. That's really funny. That's good. Hi, Aubrey. She's back. Marianne, how are you? Yay! She's a fellow grandma. Great to see you join me today. Lovely to have you. How are you? How are your grandbabies over there? Yeah, great to have you. Today I'm doing a 1-card joy reading giveaway. I don't know if you're subscribed to the Joy Finder, which is my weekly newsletter that comes out every Wednesday. So you're welcome to subscribe. I will be dropping a link at the conclusion of this event so that you can just go to the invitation from today's Joy in the Making that I'm hosting right this moment. And you're welcome to follow that link and go and subscribe to the Joy Finder, and you'll automatically receive 3 secret keys to a more joy-filled life, which is a course, a video and journaling course. And then the other gift is 10 Steps into Joy, which is an illustrated list of things that you can do to help you find more joy. And then you can get in the running. If you hit reply and say, I want in, then you will be in the running for winning the 1-card joy reading giveaway. Yes. I'm so excited about this. I really hope you guys, if you don't already subscribe, I would love to have you. I really would love to have you. I share really great strategies every week, and I share all the new content like podcast episodes and blog posts and replays of live events and pre-recorded stuff that I do. Just a lot of fun stuff that I provide. And who doesn't want joy in their inbox, right? Do you have joy in your inbox now? Are you getting something in your inbox that brings you joy? I would love to know if you do. And if you don't, then I hope you'll subscribe to the Joy Finder, because then you will. And every live event that I host, I will be sending you a direct invitation in your inbox so that you'll know that I'll be going live, and then you won't miss anything. Exactly. All subscribers always receive an invitation to live events that I host, because I don't want you to miss out. That's for sure. So I am so glad you guys joined me today. It's been a delightful time. And you know what? I think I'm going to pull out. I have another song that I was going to sing, and I think I'm going to do it right now. It's called It's Possible. Yes. Would you like to hear it? I'm going to read it to you first so that you know what it says, and then I'll sing it to you. It's possible. It's possible to see the light that comes down to your soul. It illuminates to show the way, so there's no longer question about which way to go. Moving forward in faith, trusting in the word that resonates deep inside, knowing that there's goodness on the other side. Stepping into gladness opens the door wide. It's possible to see it all so clear, knowing that your heart won't steer you wrong. Okay, so now I'm going to sing it. This is a newer song, so if I flub it, don't mind. It's possible to see the light that comes down to your soul. It illuminates to show the way, so there's no longer question about which way to go. Moving forward in faith, trusting in the word that resonates deep inside. Knowing that there's goodness on the other side. Stepping into gladness opens the door wide. It's possible to see it all so clear, knowing that your heart won't steer you wrong. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. That's one of my newer songs that I wrote just this week. And I have to admit, it's one of my favorites. Yes, it is. I really love that song. It touches me deep down in here. And I want to give a welcome to Sue, who just joined me a couple of minutes ago. Hi, Sue. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me today for Joy in the Making. We are making joy here, not only here in this time we have together, but we're also doing a one-card joy reading giveaway. So if you subscribe to the Joy Finder and you've been receiving it every week in your inbox, all you have to do is reply and say, I want in. Yep. If you want in, then if you want a joy reading, one-card joy reading, all you have to do is hit I want in, say I want in, and you will be in the running to receive and win the contest. Yes. Now, if you have been a previous subscriber and you did not resubscribe when the GDPR law came out, then you'll need to resubscribe. Just thought I would let you guys know that, because I know that that was a very confusing law that came out back in May, and I had to offer people to resubscribe in order to follow the law because of the change in the sign-up form that we have. So I just want to let everybody know that if you subscribe to it before May and you didn't resubscribe during May, then you'll need to subscribe again. Just letting you know that so that you can start receiving it again. And by tomorrow night at midnight, that's when the door closes on the contest. So if you want to get in on it, then reply to the email and say I want in, or you can leave a comment below saying I want in, as long as you're subscribed to the Joy Finder. And then we can put you in the contest, and then I will be so excited to send the winner a private email congratulating them on winning the contest. And then we will set up a time to get together, and I will be delighted to meet with you one-to-one, and we'll find you some strategy that you can take with you that will help you find more joy every day. And that was why I decided to host this live event, Joy in the Making, because we want to make as much joy as we can every single day, don't we? Yes, we do. And you know, I get so excited to give people strategies to find more joy. And when it works, oh my gosh, I know I've done my job. Yes. And I kind of feel like it's part of my mission in life to help you find more joy. Because I have been shown very distinctly and very directly how to find more joy. Yes, through my spiritual practice that I have, through sacred texts that I read. My particular sacred text is the Bible. Just thought I would mention that. And that's where I take my notes. That's where I get my songs from. And it's very, very exciting for me to tap into that joy myself. And I want you to be able to find what brings you joy as much as possible. And if I can give you a strategy that will help you uncover that, and it can actually make a difference in your everyday experience, wow, that's what I want to do. Because I know that when you find more joy, you get your power back. And when I say you get your power back, I'm talking about that personal power that you experience when you're aligned with who you are, when you're aligned creatively, when you're aligned with your gifts and your talents and what you bring to this world. Because everybody has that. Everybody has gifts and talents. And we want to discover what they are. We want to be in that joy all the time. And that is really what we're supposed to have. We're supposed to have joy continuously. Yes, I ran into that sacred scripture the other day, actually. Yes, be continually in joy. Yes. I was like, wow, I'm so glad I saw that, because it really, really confirmed, what I already experienced and what I already know. And to see it again, it just made my heart sing. Ah, that made my heart sing. There you go. So that's the prompt for today. What makes your heart sing? You can either choose a question and answer approach, stream of consciousness, where you just write whatever comes to mind. You could do it in a list format, where you just write down all the things that make your heart sing in a list. And then, of course, you have to pick something that you want to do all the time that makes your heart sing. And then you can do a mind map, where you do it like you write it in the center of the paper, and then just kind of write everything all around that center, all the different things that come to mind that make your heart sing. You can do it that way. Or you can make a collage. Pull out a magazine that you don't need any longer and just tear out some images and create a collage of the things that make your heart sing. Yes. And of course, there's always wanting to discover more joy. So that's one of the reasons why I'm putting out that prompt for you guys. So I trust that you'll get out a piece of paper and do a little reflection on that and see what comes up. And you know what? If something really good comes up, leave a comment below. Or you can send me an email at refreshwithdawnherring@gmail.com and let me know what came up for you. I would love to hear from you. And of course, thumbs up from, let's see. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. So, I am so glad you guys decided to join me today for Joy in the Making and for listening to my music. I had such a great time singing my songs. The first one was called Beauty. Oh, wow. My number just went way up. Wow. If you're still watching me, say hi again. Or wave at me or something so I can see who's still here. Yeah, because that kind of jumped up to a higher number, and I'm not sure who's actually watching. So I love engaging with you folks. I really do. I've had such a great time singing my music, my song Beauty and my song It's Possible. It's been really fun. And hi, yeah, Patricia's still here. There you go. Thank you for doing that for me so I can see who's still here. And I just want you to encourage you, if you don't already subscribe, to do so. I will leave a link below as soon as this is done. And I will put a link for the invitation from today's event, because that has all the information you need. It's got a link to subscribe to the Joy Finder, and it also has links to other stuff that's on my website too, in case you're interested. And again, you'll get 3 secret keys to a more joy-filled life, 10 steps into joy, and then if you hit the reply and say, I want in, then you'll be in on the contest, and I will send a congratulatory email to the one who wins the contest. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for saying hi again, so I know who's here. That really helps. But I want to thank you all for joining me live today for Joy in the Making. I've had a good time with everyone. It's been fun sharing my music and some prompt fun, and just telling you about what's going on with this contest. And I really, really want to see you subscribe so that I can continue to stay in touch with you and share some strategies and joy in your inbox. And then, of course, you'll get invites to future live events when you sign up. So I'm so excited to have you join us in our Joy Finder community, because today we're coming together to share our joys with one another. And as I conclude this time together, you are welcome to leave a little comment about what's bringing you joy right now. Because I didn't really invite you to do that earlier. So if you want to just put a little sentence in the comments below before we conclude today, I would love to have you share with me what's bringing you great joy today. Of course, I've shared my music with you, which has been my greatest source of joy right now. And I had a great time singing to you. And I hope it was a blessing for you to hear. And you're welcome to leave a comment below sharing what's bringing you the most joy right now. So I just wanted again to reiterate the Joy Finder game card deck. It's got a lot of great strategies in it. Oh, Patricia, laughing with my children brings me the greatest joy. Oh, I love laughing too. Isn't it so much fun? And you know what's really cool about that, Patricia? I find that when we have conversation within the family unit, that we often tap into like stuff that only the family knows, you know, that makes us laugh. We've got some inside jokes that we sometimes tap into here in the Herring household. And we have so much fun laughing about things, you know, from our past years with homeschooling, or, you know, just different things that we talk about that, you know, that only we would know, that we would only know to laugh at, kind of thing. I have several things that I quote from. I quote from movies a lot, like Chronicles of Narnia, automatic writing, life changes, music, etc. Very good, Sarah. Automatic writing. You know, that's very interesting, because when I write my songs, I just kind of listen real carefully to what comes to my mind, and I just write down whatever comes to my mind. And I'm not saying that that's necessarily automatic writing, but that's how I kind of do it. And then I tweak it if I feel like I need to, you know, with whatever words I want to share, you know, to clarify it and to make it, you know, to make it work for me as far as how I can sing it. So yeah, that's a lot of fun. And music is life-changing. It really is, depending on what you're listening to. And singing, you know, somebody shared a video on Facebook the other day. I don't remember who it was that shared it, but it was a video about a woman who was talking about how the brain is affected when you sing. It was absolutely fascinating. I had no idea how there are all these different parts of the brain that just light up when you sing. And I love to sing, so when I was reading that, I'm like, I can totally see how that would be the case. I mean, it literally like acts like dopamine in the brain. It makes you feel really good when you sing. And I have to say that definitely is the case for me, because I absolutely adore it. So thank you for sharing that. Yes, music is life-changing. And when you write songs and sing them, I have so much fun putting melody to the music. You know, putting the melody together with the words and the rhythm. It's a very satisfying, creative expression. For me, it really is, and I absolutely adore doing it. And I really appreciate the fact that those words come into my mind when they do and how they do. And I don't take that for granted at all. As a matter of fact, I wrote about that on my blog. I have a blog post called My Soul Songs, and I'll drop a link below when I'm done here, so you can go check that out if you want to read it. And I also have a music video from one of the songs that I sang and recorded. Me? Okay. Oh, are you saying that you yourself bring you joy? Or is that you singing? I'm not sure what you're responding to when you're saying me, Marianne. If you're getting joy from yourself, great, on you. Wonderful. Do you like to sing? Is that what you were responding to? I'm not quite sure. I know you said LOL, so I guess you're being funny. I so appreciate all of your contributions. I really, really do. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for joining me today. I think I'm going to wrap it up now because I pretty much finished what I was going to do, and you guys have shared with me what's bringing you the greatest joy. I want to thank you so much, everyone who joined me today live. It's been a fabulous time, and thank you so much for listening to my music and for contributing to the conversation. And thanks to everyone who came on. And for those of you who are watching the replay, welcome. And for those who are watching the replay after this is done, I just want you to know that if you don't subscribe to the Joy Finder, do so, and then just hit reply and say, I want in. And if you get it in by midnight tomorrow night, then you'll be in the running for the one-card Joy Reading giveaway that I'm hosting right now. Oh, you posted that meme. Oh, that was you who posted that meme. Oh, okay. Yay, thanks for clarifying that, Marianne. She was the one who shared that video of the woman who was talking about how the brain activates when you sing. Thank you so much for sharing that, because I had no idea. I just never really thought about it before. I just always enjoyed singing, so I didn't know why. And I thought that was very fascinating to watch that. That was really interesting. So thank you for sharing that and for clarifying. So anyway, I guess I will see you guys the next time I go live. It'd be wonderful to see you again. I will probably be doing one in September, probably maybe in the third week of September. I haven't decided yet. I haven't put anything in stone yet, but I'm thinking of doing Joy Fest with a twist, which is when I follow the Joy appointment format, which I did, I think, last month. And so that would be fun. That would be fun to do. And during that time, I do a one-card reading, too, live. So if you want, yes, music is life. I totally agree with you, Marianne. It really is. I know it certainly gives me life, that's for sure. And I don't take any of the songs that I've written for granted. Absolutely love them. Thank you for sharing that. That means a lot to me. So I'm going to wrap it up now, and like I said, subscribe if you don't already subscribe, and let me know. I want in. Oh, Janice Tolbert. Well, hello there, Janice. How are you? I'm just wrapping things up for Joy in the Making, but I'll just tell you before I go that if you want to subscribe to the Joy Finder, I will be dropping a link below, and if you do that and then you reply to the welcome message with I want in, then you will be in the running for a Joy, one-card Joy Reading giveaway. Okay? Thank you so much for popping in. I'm sorry that you got in right at the very tail end of it, but I was just about to end the event. So, but thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you popping in and saying hello. So, if you want to get in on the contest, I will be putting a link below that takes you to the invitation for today's event, and that will give you all the information that you need to know, and it gives you a link to subscribe, and then it tells you how you can get into the contest. So if you're interested in getting a one-card Joy reading, then do so. Subscribe, and then you can get in on the contest. It ends on midnight tomorrow night on Friday. So if you want to get in, then I suggest that you subscribe soon. So thank you so much for joining me today. Sorry that you got in right at the tail end there. Well, I want to thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. And if you subscribe, you'll get an invite in your inbox the next time I go live. Okay, so I'm looking forward to connecting with you through email. And of course, you can reply and say hello anytime you want. And I'd love to hear from you. So you guys have a fabulous, thoughtful Thursday. And may joy find you in the most unexpected places. Thank you for joining me.